Hi everyone, this is Tutor Chris. In today's tutorial, I want to solve Harvard entrance examination problem. Okay, assuming you are given this and you are writing exam into Harvard University, you want to gain admission there, and you are given this kind of problem to battle, how are you going to solve it? Okay, now that's what I want to show you in this video. Okay, this is Mathematics Clinic by Tutor Chris. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly go ahead and do that now. Don't just subscribe, make sure you also do what? Invite your friends to my channel, okay? Because you are going to find a lot of interesting videos in my channel. All right, let's move on now. Okay, this is what we are given. The question says x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 7 plus 11, all in bracket, to the power of x to the power of 2 minus 13x plus 42 equals to 1. How are we going to solve that? Now, follow me. Now, we're having this. Now, let's y, that is, I want everything at this left-hand side to be y now. Let y, that's substitution, let y equals to x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 11, okay, to the power of x to the power of 2 minus 13x plus 42, okay. This is our y now. This is our y. So, I want to solve this problem making use of the logarithm law, okay, the logarithmic rule. That's what I want to use to solve this problem now. So since y equals to this, and then don't forget that everything here is also equal to 1, okay? So that shows that if I take log of both sides, log of this and log of this, I'm going to have log of y equals to log of 1, okay? Log of y equals to log of 1. And that shows that, don't forget, log of 1 base to any base is equals to 0, because according to the law of logarithm, whenever we're having log of b base a is equals to 0, okay, don't forget that. So that shows that log of 1 is equals to 0. So that shows this log of 1 equals to 0. But now let's substitute the value of y back. That means I'm having log of x to the power of 2 minus 13, x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 11 to the power of x to the power of 2 minus 13x plus 42, okay, plus 42 equals to, don't forget this, now 0, okay. And now, logarithm, the law of logarithm allow us to bring the exponent to the back of the logarithm. So that shows that this is the base of this. This is going to cancel out. So I'll be left with x minus 13x plus 42 equals to 0. So this is case 1 of the problem. This is case 1. Okay, this is case 1. Now we're having this. Don't forget, this is now in form of a quadratic equation. Oh, sorry, this is x to the power of 2 in form of quadratic equation. Don't forget, quadratic equation is in form of a x to the power of 2 plus bx plus c equals to 0. And if you look at that very well, it's already in form of something like this, okay. And I can make use of the factorization method, which is the easiest and the fastest way to solve the quadratic equation. That's my own belief, okay. And then we also have the completing the square method and the formula method, okay. But I'll be making use of the factorization method here because that's the easiest one to solve this problem now. Because now I'm going to look for the sum of the product, that is, the sum of the product is this, okay. Why the sum of the quadratic equation is this, why the product of the equation is this multiplied by this. I hope you get that now. So what I want to do now, okay, what I want to do now is that I will look for a number. If I add it together, I'm going to have negative 13x. And then if I multiply it together, I'm going to have this multiplied by this, which is 42x to the power of 2. Is that even possible at all? My God, you can give it a try. Let me know in the comment section. All right, so because we don't have more time, I will quickly go ahead and do that. And if you look at that number, these two numbers that will, if you add them together, you're going to have 13x. And if you multiply them together, you're going to have 42x to the power of 2. These numbers are 6 and 7, but the sign is essential. That's negative 6 and negative 7. So I'm having x to the power of 2 minus 6x minus 7x, okay, plus 42 equals 0. If you add negative 6x with negative 6x, you are going to have negative 13x. And then we multiply negative 6x with negative 7x, you are going to have a 42x to the power of 2. I hope you are able to grasp what I'm saying now. Okay, so that means I can bracket it x to the power of 2 minus 6x, okay, in bracket minus 7x, okay, plus 42 equals to 0 in another bracket. And then you can see that something is common to this, that's x. So I'm having x into bracket of x minus 6 minus 7 is also common here. So I'm having x. But instead of minus, I'm going to have plus, because if you expand this bracket, you must be able to have this back. You must be able to have this back, okay? And you can see this is negative 7x plus 42. If I write positive now, the sign will be negative. The sign here will now becomes negative. And here we are having positive. That will contradict each other. So that's negative 6. Oh, sorry, negative 6 all equals to 0. That's cool. That's cool now. So all equals to 0. Now, sorry for that. Now, I'm going to have x minus 7, and then I pick one of these, which is x minus 6 equals to 0. So x minus 7, this implies that x minus 7, okay, x minus 7 equals to 0, and then x minus 6 also equals to 0. And then this, if you collect the like time, the 7 will come here, which is negative, become positive, and then this also will be x equals to 6. That's one of the solutions, 6 and 7. Okay, that's good. Now the second method, let me look for my duster. Okay, let me look for my duster. Okay, let me look for my duster. Now I have to clean this page. Okay, now this case 1. Oh, sorry, this case 1, not case 2. That's case 1. Now my case 2, don't also forget, from here we said log y equals to log 1, and then we substitute the value, that is that will now be if you bring the exponent back here, so we are going to have a log of, sorry, now will be log of this, the second one, log of this, x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 1 plus 11 equals to log of 1. Okay, log of 1, since log of 1 is equals to 0, so log of this equals to log of 1. And then you can see that the log can cancel out each other. Then I'm going to have x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 10 plus 11 equals to 1. That's cool. You can see now we're having another quadratic equation. So what I'm going to do now is that I will collect the like times, and this will become a quadratic equation. So this is x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 11. 11, and then if one cross the border here, it becomes negative. So that's 11 minus 1, which is equals to what? That's equals to 10. So I'm having this to be x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. Okay, so now I can also look for a number if I add it together, so that the sum will be minus 7x, and then if I multiply it together, the sum the product will be 10x to the power of 2. And what's that number? That's negative 5x and negative 2x. So I'm having x to the power of 2 minus 5x minus 2x plus 10 equals to 0. Okay, if we sum negative 5x and negative 2x together, we're having negative 10x. And if we multiply them together, we are going to have a positive 10x. Okay, so I'm having x to the power of 2 minus 5x, okay, minus 2x plus 10 equals to 0. This now implies that x, oh sorry, okay, x, something is common to them. X into bracket of x minus 5 minus 2 into bracket of x minus 5 equals to 0. So that's x minus 2 equals 0, or x minus 5 equals 0, and then this is x equals to 2, and then this is going to be x equals to 5. Now we're having 4 solutions to this problem, and the first solution, that is, okay, the value of x now equals to 2, 5, 6, 7. So these are the solutions to this problem. These are the solutions to this problem. And if you If you enjoy this kind of tutorial, you like this kind of video, kindly let me know in the comment section, and make sure you follow for more interesting mathematics programs. So thank you. See you next time.